Yeah, I mean, just getting out on the ice. Obviously a lot of familiar faces around here, but it'll be different. But looking forward to playing the boys over there.
Who'd you hear from on the other side?
I just saw a few guys just snuck out to in the tunnel for a bit. I saw Chucky, saw Johnny, saw Luch. Just quick hello to Marky and guys like that. But I'm sure I'll hear a lot of chirps tonight and all that. But it looks like they're dressed in a pretty good lineup, so it'll be a good game to get into.
We don't see a lot of 900 and some game veterans on the road in the preseason. Did you ask for this one?
Yeah, no, I think just our schedule. Like looking at it, we only have what do we have? 4 games left. I think being a new team, we got to get familiar with each other and play games. So it's actually, to be honest, in preseason, it's actually better sometimes to play on the road. You play better lineups, especially early in camp, and looking forward to it.
When you've been kind of wrapping your head around the first game back in Calgary, whenever that was going to be, like, what are you imagining? What is it going to be like?
I don't know. Tonight's going to be pretty cool. I think, but the regular season one, I'm sure it'll be full building. Just a lot of memories. I think it's going to be weird for sure tonight coming in here. I'm actually glad to get one under my belt here early in my time in Seattle here, and then the one in December will be special, but. It's going to be a big game for sure. It's going to be a divisional game in December. It's going to be a pretty big game. But yeah, just looking forward to really playing the other night in front of the fans was cool, man. Like we haven't played in front of fans in a long time, and to get to Spokane, and I'm looking forward to getting back here and playing in front of these guys again too.
What's your schedule like while you're in here? You got to get home, cut the grass or anything? You sold the house. Like,
Yeah.
Is there anything to kind of clean up here in Calgary?
Yeah, no, just still have my place here. Have people in and out. Obviously, keeping an eye on it, taking care of it. But no, we got in late last night from Edmonton, so just went to the hotel and pregame skate this morning.
Mark, how would you describe life with an expansion team so far? Like, describe the experience.
Yeah, I think it's been great. I think the city of Seattle, we're getting used to it as a family. My family and I. We're liking it. A lot of things to do, but as far as the team goes, just a lot of new faces, and I think it's a really important camp to get used to each other, get used to how we're going to play, and like I said before, we only have 4 left, so it's really important tonight to sort of get going here, and then the next back-to-back on the weekend, and then pretty much from there we're into the regular season. So. It's going to be an important little few games here for our team.
What's the adjustment been like for you after being in one place for so long?
Yeah, you know what? More of the off-ice stuff, just trying to get my family situated in the city. But on the ice, I mean, playing in the league for as long as I have, I think most teams play the same style or similar style. It's the differences are how aggressive you want to be in certain areas. So. Just trying to adjust to little things that we do differently on our team and go from there.
I know you've addressed it in a bunch of different places, but kind of how long did it take to just wrap your head and emotions around all of it when you've given so much for so long to one place?
Yeah, I think there's some shock there for the first few days, and then. After I got home from the draft, I went out to Seattle for the expansion draft and got home. And, a few days later, you start planning to get to the city, and then the excitement came. Like it's a I know I've played a long time, but it's a new start for me too. It's a fresh start. It's a new set of eyes watching you every night. So, just looking forward to having a good year and playing well and going from there.
You didn't really get a real chance to say goodbye. I guess I just wonder, for a fan base that loves you and watched you grow and do everything you did as a person on and off the ice here, what stands out for you, and what do you want the people of Calgary, the fans, to know about your time here?
Yeah, I mean, I've said it a ton of times before. I developed so many relationships. I grew up as an adult here. I mean, So the thing that I would want them to to remember me as is, I think, you know, playing well or playing poorly, I gave my all every shift and every night, and I'll continue to do that. And that's the one thing I hope they remember me as. And I have so many different memories of the city and good times, and on and off the ice. So yeah, it's a special place, obviously, for my family and I, and a lot of great people. I've developed relationships in this city for sure.
Who's the guy over there that'll chirp even though it's exhibition tonight?
I told Razzie, like when me and Razzie were texting back and forth, I told him that he better not, but I'm sure if there was one guy, I'd probably pick him. He'd be the guy to give it to me no matter what.
What was the high point here in all your years in Calgary? I know you've got so many memories, but is there one moment that you said that was the greatest moment to be a Flame?
Yeah. I mean, I think just the 1 year where we won the conference, I think we had I know it didn't end the way we wanted to that year, but we had a lot of good things going on that year, and just having success as a team. And I think, you know, that's something I've told the guys in Seattle too, like that's what you play for towards the end of your career. You want to have that success. You want to have that, you know, that opportunity to play for the Cup. So just that team stands out for sure.
Was it good to get some of the distractions and emotions out of the way in the preseason so that when you come back in December, it won't be as big a task for you?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think that night's going to be pretty special regardless, but it's nice to get out here, see some of the guys, see some of the coaches over there, and say hello. And then, you know what? It starts camp. Camp is funny. The first few games, it's, you know, there's a lot of guys in and out of the lineup, and then it starts getting serious really quick. And I think we're at that point now where, you know, you start putting your team together, putting your lineups in towards the end, and you realize as a player you got to get going here.
The Golden Knights surprised everybody in their first season. Do you feel like the Kraken can do the same?
Yeah, I feel like. Just getting to know some of the guys that we've drafted that I might have not known as well before. We have a lot of players who, you know, I guess you can call them underrated. I don't know. I haven't seen them as much because of how the divisions worked out last year and all that. But we have a lot of good young players who are right there, and they're going to turn into stars here real quick. I really think our team is the way we're built. We're going to be a tough team to play against for sure, and hopefully that translates into a lot of wins.